everybody doing? Can y'all hear me? I'm late. I'm late. She said, we can't hear you. Can you hear me now? I had to turn my volume up. How's everybody doing? I had to run from the back room all the way up here. Hold on, let me fix my virtual background. It says it's flickering. Hold on, y'all. My husband gonna paint this wall behind me, so I won't need this virtual background no more, but I'm probably still gonna use it because I like it. Is that better? Hey. Look at my living room, y'all. Y'all see this? It's beautiful. Anyway, it's not my living room. How's everybody doing? Look, you guys, sorry for being late. The receipts got to me late, and I don't have them all. So this will be a backup live. All right. So let's get into it. First of all, hey to everybody. I love you guys. Thank you for showing up. Welcome. I am Amora, your host for today's show. This is not going to be a long live because I got to have a backup live. I didn't get all the receipts. I have not received any voice recordings yet, which I'm supposed to be getting them. Let's just see, right? Let's see. Hold on. I'm working on this light because it's in my eyes. All right. I'm going to turn this camera off because this light is in my eyes today, y'all. I am turning the camera off. These lights are going off because I'm over here hot flashing. Hold on. Let me put me up a nice background right quick. Here we go. We just going to have to put this one up. A nice background. Here we go. There we go. All right. So I got some receipts for you guys. Y'all remember when Justin came out and accused Cora of cheating? And he said, and I have proof. Y'all remember that? Raise your hand if you remember that. Raise your hand if you remember that. I know we got some new people up in here, but raise your hand if you remember Justin Dean coming out and saying that she cheated on him when she was 5 months pregnant and he got proof. That's what he said. I got proof. Y'all remember that? Ooh, a lot of people remember. Okay. So he said he had proof, right? Even though Cora kept on saying, no. It was before we got married. It's before I came to America, right? It's before we had the America wedding, right? Before I came to America, I had an affair. And she said she told him. Well, he tried to use it to his advantage. He wanted to paint a picture of her so ugly, so disdain, so nasty. And let me tell you why. He wanted to paint that picture because in Nigeria, it looks bad. I mean, it looks bad in America too, but you know, a lot of people cheat in America, right? A lot of people cheat in America and just keep on trucking, like our president and a bunch of other high-ranking professionals, right? They don't really care. It's not really a crime in America, but in Nigeria, it's a little bit more serious. You know what I mean? My disclaimer is going across the bottom. Basically says what I say out of my mouth is based on my opinion and my opinion only, okay? I am not trying to defame no one, all right? We just here to talk about it, all right? That's all we here to do is talk about it. Let me change this to blue or something. There we go. That orange was doing me. But anyway, he accused her of cheating when she was 5 months pregnant with Athena. And he says, I got proof. Now, one of the main reasons why he wanted to put this information out is because she outed him of being the cheater cat. Him cheating around with somebody in a whole nother country. I think Brazil. One of them B countries, right? I think Brazil. Let me know if it wasn't, the young lady wasn't from Brazil. And that young lady is the one that reached out to Cora and her sister to give her the news. Of course, he's denied it over and over and over again, but we've seen the proof. He even said out of his own mouth, all right, yeah, she kissed me. She kissed me on the forehead, but she's my friend. She was my friend. How many married people in here would be okay with seeing your husband out drinking with another woman and she's hugging on him and kissing him on the forehead? Not even, kissing him on the head while he rests in her bosoms. How many of you guys would be okay with that if you saw that? If you seen a picture and a video of your husband out drinking with his so-called friends, right, with a younger woman, and she's kissing him on his forehead as she lay his head on her little breasts, would you like it? Would you think that was okay? Would you think that was pretty cool? Yeah, no, it's not cool. Not cool at all, right? But he says, we're just friends. She was just my friend. And yeah, she liked me, but he even said out of his own mouth, have you noticed that Justin always, he's not the only one, there's other narcs to say the same thing, but have you noticed he always claims somebody expressed their love to him? Somebody love him, somebody like him, somebody wants him. Have y'all noticed that? He says it. He says, just because she wanted me or she expressed her love to me, she loved me and I didn't love her, right? But even knowing that somebody was into you, because that's what he said, that the young lady in Brazil was into him, just like he said the nanny, the terrorist nanny that he so-called claimed is a terrorist. He said that she expressed her love to him as well. Everybody always expressing their love to him. Anyway, so because he wanted to cover up his cheating, he wanted to accuse her of cheating. It was to discredit her, to make her look bad. And it is a disgrace to Nigerians, the Nigerian culture. When you're married and you go out and have an affair, I don't know if they do this still, but I heard that you get some very bad punishment, almost unalived, stoned. I know it used to be like that, but I don't know if it's still that way. I just heard that come out. Well, let's get right into these receipts. Okay, now I don't have the video footage that I was promised. And if I get them, I will come back and do a part 2. But for now, we're going to dig right into this, okay? Now, I'm not sure exactly how much all of these receipts, let me just, hold on. Why is it telling me user operating system? Why does it do this to me every single time I try to come live? Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on. Let me open up another browser right quick. I'm not even gonna call Jay. I'm just gonna open this up. Ridiculous. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. All right, let me bring it up. I can't bring them all at one time. All right, I thought I could bring them all at one time. Not one time, but at least one after the other. All right, so this is the first one right here. I don't even know who these people are. This was dropped in my inbox. Just know that, okay? Let me know if you guys can see this text message. Let me know. I don't know these people. This was given to me But I don't even know who the Insta blogger is. I don't know who this is. But it looks like it was sent to them back in April. And it says, "Good morning. I have recorded conversation of Justin Dean admitting he was going to fake the text message he bought out yesterday. We used to speak a lot, but I walked away from him due to him being a very manipulative person." And he is. And he is. "Please don't risk discrediting yourself for him because the truth will come out. Your page will be seen as a fake news blog. Be careful. Please be careful." Okay. So apparently this was sent to the Insta blogger or Instablog 9JA back in April. Again, I don't know who the Insta blogger is, but apparently, and I don't even know if the Insta blogger shared it. It must be the Insta blogger who shared it, or either the person that sent it, one or the other. Okay. So this is already someone saying that they have a recorded conversation of Justin Dean admitting he was going to fake the text. Now, I'm supposed to be getting the recorded conversation, but it has not been dropped in my inbox. So for the person that said that it was going to give it to me, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. So if you're going to send it to me, it would be very nice so I can hear it and reveal it. Okay. All right. Now, that's that one. Let's go on to the next one. Okay. All right. I have two. First of all, I'm going to show this one. This date right here, this is what I want you to pay attention to. Whoever this person is, now I'm being told it's somebody named Tracy. All right. Whoever this person is, this is the inside of their message thread. Okay. Their inbox, who they speak to. Right here, you see they spoke to somebody called Lolo Talk Show. Well, Lolo, yeah. We know Lolo, the long-faced girl, the one that, you know, said that if I say something about her, she's going to have my dirty panties all over social media, when in fact, she got her dirty panties already all over social media, right? Anyway, that's a whole nother subject, whole nother day, baby. Shame on her. And she married. Child, she found my dirty panties. I will pay her $1,000. Okay. Anyway. So whoever this lady was in cahoots, honey. They was doing some whole heavy talking. You hear me? They was talking. But what I want you to pay close attention to is the date. You see Dr. Justin Dean, DC, 11 December 2023. You see that date? That date right here, 11/23, December 2023. See it right here. Let me put an arrow for those in the back. Oh, it won't let me. But anyway, right here. Boom, 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 boom. 11 December 2023 is a date that this person was in communication with Justin Dean. But Justin Dean was just one of the persons that they were in communication with. Okay? Now, that's why I wanted you to see this date before I pull up this next text message. Now, I want you to pay attention to this next text message that I am about to show you guys. Some of you guys already seen this information. All right, here we go. 11 December 2023. Hold on, let me take this one down. What dates does it say right here? 11 December 2023 at 12:18 p.m. Justin writes to someone and said, "Try your other page, no reply. What do you think of this looks? I know what you think of this looks. Genuine, I need backup plan." Okay. So he was in communication with someone, asking them, how does this text message looks? How does it look? Because I need a backup plan. And apparently the backup plan was to do the Hollywood 101. And we know what that is, right? Accuse Cora of cheating before she comes out and accuse me of cheating. Or make her look like she's a cheetah cat since she wants to make me look like one. The effects of her looking like a cheetah cat would be harsher because she's a woman. Y'all know how that goes. When a man is revealed cheating, no one really pays that much attention to it. They downplay it, right? They make like seem like it's not a big deal. But if a woman cheat in her marriage, oh my God. Call the law, call the law, call the law, right? That's how they call the law. But if a man cheat, it's brushed over. But he didn't want to look like the bad guy in a relationship. He wanted Cora to look like the bad guy. So he says, what do you think of this look? Does this look, I guess he's asking, does this look genuine? I need a backup plan, but I want you to read it. This is the text that he revealed saying that Cora was in communication with someone in Nigeria. Okay. And he read this online himself, right? This is supposed to be of Cora and somebody in Nigeria that he created to make it look real. It says, well, it seems you've improved your skills. This is supposed to be Cora. Well, it seems you've improved your skills. And the guy was supposed to laugh and say, Cora, did you just insult me? And then I don't even know what this word is, but I'm sure you guys are going to help me out. And it says Abio, or something like that, right? And that was supposed to be what Cora says. And there's other text message to it where it's talking about touching Athena in the womb. But he was testing this out with this young lady saying, does this look genuine? Does this look real? Does this fake text message that I'm about to put together to try to discredit my wife, then wife, this fake text message that I want to tell people that Cora and some guy in Nigeria had between each other, talking about them having sex. Now, let me just tell you this. First of all, you got to be a dummy. I mean, a real dummy to text back and forth to another man knowing that you married about him touching your womb, right? About him being inside of you, about his skills in the bedroom and all that stuff, right? Right? But Justin wasn't thinking that far. Now, what Justin doesn't understand is if a woman is cheating, she would never put anything like this in writing. Never. She won't do it. He don't know that though. He's dumb. He thinks a woman would really, if she's married and she's cheating, he thinks that a woman would just put it in writing, show it off, keep it in her phone. He thinks that because he's dumb. He's dumb. And any other man that thinks that they're dumb, y'all know that ain't how we move. That's just not what women do. That's dirty work, baby. We ain't ever talking about it in no text message. You wouldn't be able to decode what the hell we was talking about if we was cheating on you. Okay? All right? So at any rate, she said, how did the guy even know Athena's name before she was born? Exactly, Tammy B. There are receipts out there. So his other text messages where he actually read off saying that, oh, you was touching my womb and, all of that bull crap or whatever, right? So again, he wanted to make Cora look like she was cheating with a guy in Nigeria when she went there for a wedding. He wanted people to believe that she cheated while pregnant. And it spread it like wildflies, right? And the thing about it is the bloggers that reported it, they know women don't move like that. They know that this would have been sloppy work. Do you understand what I'm saying? They know that. She said, I'm so glad his friends are exposing him. Yes, and the reason why they're exposing him because they see him for who he is. Now, I don't understand why they wouldn't have done it a long time ago. They should have. They should have felt bad being a part of it. But I don't know, they wanted Cora to look bad and they wanted him to look good. There's a lot of women out here that Justin was sloppy with. And that's why he's already came out and tried to discredit all the women and bloggers that he's befriended. He said things like, oh, they came into my life to use me for a come up. He's already somewhat discredited every blogger that he was in contact with, that he was in cahoots with. That's why the other day when he came out and said, "Don't call me," you know who he was talking to? He was talking to his bloggers. He doesn't want his bloggers that he was in cahoots with, that was trying to get the kids taken away from Cora, calling CPS. Have you noticed majority of every blogger that he was in cahoots with then turned their back? Only a few. And I don't even know if you would call some of them bloggers, like Frida. She's not a blogger, is she? I don't think so. But she's still on his side, and a few others, but majority of the people then jump ship. Now, the ones that still blogging against Cora, they're not really friends of Justin. They can't stand him either. Some of them that already outed him too. They're just Cora haters. Like Lolo. Lolo's not a fan of Justin. She knows Justin is dirty, low down, sneaky, conniving, manipulative, flat out liar. She knows he's a narcissist. She knows this man cheated on his wife. She knows that. She knows this man put his wife out 10 days after the second child was born. She knows that. She knows that everything Cora said about him, he did it. She knows that. But why is she against Cora? She's against Cora because when she tried to fall back from Justin, nobody supported her no more. Nobody wanted to listen to what she had to say. And she didn't know how to move on. She said, how can people send you a message? Talk about it with amora@gmail.com. If one of my moderators in here, if you could drop that email, talk about it with amora@gmail.com. If you have the video, I will show it today. If not, it's going to have to be a follow-up live. Okay? Talk about it with amora@gmail.com. But again, Lolo, along with several others, have actually had words with Justin. Justin came out and discredited him, called him scammers, all types of stuff like that, right? They even came out and outed him. Somebody sent me a picture yesterday of a refrigerator of Justin, and it was so nasty, to be honest with you. When I looked at it, I almost puked. So I deleted the photo, and I don't even want it, y'all. I don't want it. I don't want to show it. It's disgusting. It's nasty. I'm talking about filthy nasty. Now, I don't even know if it's a real photo. And the reason why I say that is because how can somebody photo their kitchen be so black inside? It was disgusting. Now, I don't even know, again, if that's a real photo, because I can't see how any human can think that's okay. When I tell you this photo was disgusting, and that's why I'm like, is this real? Are they telling the truth? This has to be a fake photo, because what kitchen can be so disgusting and nasty, right? But anyway, let's get back to the text message that he wanted. She said that photo was fake. Okay, thank you, Sheena. Thank you for letting me know, because it was disgusting. I deleted it because I have a sore, I can't, when I see stuff like that, it just makes me want to barf. Okay? But this text message that he wanted to create to try to make it seem like Cora was talking to some Nigerian lover about, his skills and him being inside of her, touching her womb, right? Was all made up by Justin. He created the text with the help of some other female bloggers. He put it together, and they were going to run with it because he wanted Cora to look bad. He wanted people to think that Cora was a big cheat. He wanted to defame her, and that's what he did. That's what he did. He came out here, he defamed her. No, this is not real. It was never real. But some bloggers took it. They took it and they ran with it. And even today, she said, did he actually post it? I don't know if he actually posted. He read it out loud. He showed it on his phone. He showed it on his phone and he read it. He held the phone in his hand and he read the text messages on the phone in one of his videos about her cheating on him. That was his way of trying to expose her. Yeah, he did that. Mm-hmm. Now, I know this is old and people probably like, oh, why even bring it up? Well, because a lot of lies that this man told, a lot of people now are coming out saying, I want to go ahead and let you guys know that was a lie. It's going to be more that come out. It's going to be more lies that this man told on her that's going to come out. Even though it's been all this time later, more and more of his lies is going to be unraveled. That's why he wanted Cora to shut up, because he's like, oh, Lord, she's going to make me look bad. Yeah, well, he kind of made himself look bad. Just like that person that came out and said, you need to distance yourself from him because your channel is going to be discredited, right? Fake news, because that channel apparently was posting things like Cora cheated. Yeah, because somebody said it best the other day. He wanted to discredit her in her own country, because he knew she was something in her country before even coming back to America. Coming to America. She was already somebody in Nigeria. So he wanted to discredit her in Nigeria and in America, make her look bad in both. So if she ever went back to Nigeria, she'll be shunned. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. Right? He wanted her to be here in America with no support system, no job, no money, out on her own. Now, I just recently heard the reason why he wanted all of this to take place, right? Her to be shunned in Nigeria, her to be here in America with no money, no friends, no support. Now, of course, this is just hearsay. I heard he wanted to do all of this because he wanted Cora to come running back to him. I just heard just as recently as 2 days ago, and I want to say the lady named Mary, actually Lolo said it on her platform, but she said Miriam, I always say that lady name wrong, but Miriam told her that Justin said the reason why he never went to immigration on Cora is because he wanted her back. Raise your hand if you heard that as well. Raise your hand if you heard that Justin wanted Cora back. After all of this, after all of this confusion, after all of these lies, after all of this slander, after all of this disgrace, back and forth, social media drama, after all of this, after all of saying she's a horrible mother, neglects her kids, calling CPS, calling the police, after all of that, Lolo just said less than 3 days ago, you guys, less than 3 days, that Miriam told her that the reason why Justin never called immigration, which him calling immigration wouldn't have done shit, to be honest with you, but he never did because he wanted her back. After all of this, first of all, who's dumb enough, naive enough, crazy enough, desperate enough, delulu enough to go back to someone that has done this to you? Now, sometimes, we let love make us do some crazy things. But if Cora went back to him, because Lolo alluded to it like, they're working it out behind the scenes and it's best that way. And, and it's the supporters is what caused it so bad, right? Right? But who would be crazy enough to go back to a man after he's done all of this? Called her all the derogatory names a woman can be called, right? Had no remorse about it, only had remorse about getting caught. He had no remorse about that. He said he'll do it until the kids turn 18 years old. He just felt embarrassed because he was caught. He didn't know she had it on tape and even threatened her that he was going to sue them for recording him illegally. He didn't want it to be out. Somebody said he missed that money for travel. Exactly. He missed being able to do what he wanted to and manipulate her into believing him. He know he may not find another Cora. It ain't too many women that's going to allow you to just do whatever, still take care of you, take care of your kids, clean up behind you, cook your food, and hand over all of their money. Not too many women, not in America, going to do that. Okay? So I think when Cora said that it ain't nothing, and I mean nothing, that will make her go back, I believe her. I believe her. I believe if Cora was broke, don't have a penny to her name, she still would not take this man back. Because when a woman get an ounce of freedom from her abuser, I'm going to say her abuser. When a woman get freed from her abuser, and I don't mean just freed a day or two, I'm talking about literally freed emotionally, mentally, psychologically freed from their abuser, they don't go back. Now, the ones that go back, they're not freed. They still emotionally tied up. They still psychologically tied up. But when a woman is done and she's broken away mentally, physically, and psychologically, and emotionally, it's a wrap. Apparently, he don't know nothing about that. So there's two things that he don't know. He don't know that if a woman cheats, she ain't putting it in no damn text message and leaving it in her phone. Right? That's one thing she ain't gonna do. And two, she ain't coming back once she didn't sense freedom, smelt freedom, touched and taste freedom of her abuser's manipulation. Ron said he had her brainwashed. This is why he hates her sister and father, because they freed Cora. Is that money from JD? Yes, he does. He hates the family so much, especially Nancy, because Nancy gave her advice and he wanted Nancy to stay away. Now, here's the thing. Had Nancy not got heavily involved, right, she probably would have went back to him. She probably would have eventually, right? But once Nancy got involved and basically showed Cora that she got a piece of shit husband, or she had, it wasn't no going back. Sometimes that's what we need to do. We need to empower our sisters, right? Talking about her private part too, he was there when baby A was being birthed. So he went ahead and talked about how big her private part was. Now what type of husband does that? That's so disgusting. She should have came out and she should have said how small his thing is. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. She said Cora will probably still be in that cycle if not for her sister and her father. I remember her stating that she did not know how much money she made. Yes, I did hear that too. She didn't even know how. That is crazy to me, though. She didn't even know how much money she was actually bringing in. She said, Moore is a blogger. No one can tell her what to talk about. Hell, he talking about it on the low. Who is Sheena? Because I think you're referring to somebody named Sheena. Is somebody in here named Sheena wants my attention? Who is Sheena? I don't see Sheena. Who is Sheena? Sheena. Okay, I see she said the photo was fake. Look, I'm following the little breadcrumbs. All right, she said there's a real photo out there with a dirtier fridge, but the one I see floating around from some people is fake. Yeah, it's disgusting. It was so nasty. And I'm like, I don't think so. So Sheena says he doesn't have that type of refrigerator. Yeah, it did look old fashioned. Girl, that photo was not fake. This photo, Crystal released showing how dirty. Okay, that's fighting. Okay, I'm just seeing that Sheena mentioned me. Oh, okay, no. Sheena didn't mention me. So I don't know. Anyway, that's what I get for reading these comments. So normally I do read comments, but I don't be reading all the messy ones. But anyway, I don't think the photo of that refrigerator, the one that I saw, now there is a refrigerator with nastiness in it, but I don't think the one that they sent me is real. But let me tell you why I don't think it's real. The refrigerator was black, you guys. it had black stuff in it. Now we may not, think that the things that Justin did to Cora was right, but I just don't think that anybody that I know, not know, I don't know these people, but I just don't think that I don't think that Justin will have a refrigerator looking like that. Mm-mm. Not with kids. The kids wouldn't even eat out of it. Come on, let's just be honest. The kids wouldn't even eat out of that. Right? It was nasty and disgusting. It was of a home that may not have been attended to in a while. It was very nasty. It was black. Everything in there was black. Justin wouldn't have a refrigerator like that. The kids wouldn't eat out of it, and a nanny, anybody staying in his house, would not let a refrigerator get that nasty. You understand what I'm saying? Like that photo, he could have actually lost his kids on. I don't think that, I think that photo was fake. She said there was a really black muddy fridge, and that's not Justin's dirty fridge. Yeah, right. That's the one I saw, the black nasty one. When somebody sent it to me, I immediately deleted because it was nasty. She stated Cora and Justin doesn't want anyone talking about their past relationship. Oh, Cora can't tell me, or Justin can't tell me what to talk about. Now, if I'm not mistaken, she doesn't want no one coming over to her page talking about their relationship, but they can't stop bloggers for talking about it. They're going to be talked about for many years to come because they bring drama out here on the internet. And when they bring drama out here on the internet, any blogger can talk about anything that hits the internet. Yeah, it might be nice that they don't want nobody to talk about it, but it's best. That's why I told people, don't go to her comments with it. Come on us messy blogger pages, right? We can talk about it over here. Cora doesn't watch my lives. I'm sure she don't. Cora has kids and a whole lot of other stuff going on. She don't watch my lives, right? I'm sure Justin don't watch my lives either. Only the supporters, only the ones that want to hear it. So if you don't want to hear the Cora and Justin stories when I have them, you could just exit stage left and come back when I talk about other things. Okay? But there's a lot of relationships breakdown that's going to happen on the internet that they probably don't want to hear about, but I'm going to talk about it. That's what we do over here. We talk about it. Okay? So if Cora doesn't want people talking about it, I'm sure she mean her page, because Cora knows that she can't stop somebody from talking about something on their own channel that they built themselves, had created way before they knew anything about her. Okay? My page was already built before I even heard about the Cora story. Right? She said, I still say it's not the nanny's responsibility to clean. She is only supposed to take care of the children. If she clean up, that is another job title. You may be right, Ron, but I'm just saying the nanny stayed there, right? And as a woman, no woman is going to let a refrigerator get that dirty unless she's a nasty, disgusting person herself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not in us to do that. It's not in us to let a refrigerator get that dirty. Now, we may not throw away food in a few days, but we ain't going to let it get like that. We just not, as a woman. She said, I believe Tender Proctor watches your lives. He spends his days online. He probably do, Pat. Hey, Dion, she said, why do some of y'all